Are shoppers willing to pay more for Australian made? And if so, why are they still buying imports? Hey, I'm Andrew Grant, and I'm along with my wife Daryl, and we've trained thousands of people how to become entrepreneurs and become financially independent. And today, though, I'm here with Steve Eagle. Steve is responsible for bringing over 3,000 products to market. He's also helped help international companies all around the world be able to pull their products to market. But he's also the founder of the Buy Like an Eagle project, or the How to Buy Australian Made, and that helps people just like you to be able to buy Australian made products. So Steve, tell us, why is it a thing that people want to buy Australian made? They're willing to pay more, but they're still buying imports.
That's a great question, Andrew, and I hear this all the time. People always ask me, why do people buy Australian made? Are they happy to pay more for Australian made or not? And there's a lot of myths around this. Typically what you'll hear in the media is that no, people, are price conscious shoppers and they'll, buy the cheapest thing under the sun. And that's just simply not the case when it comes to Australian made. It's been surveyed and measured, so we don't have to guess about it. We've got real data, and the real data is that 96% of Australians say they prefer to buy Australian made and locally made products when they can find them. Further than that, 17% is what they'll pay extra. So they're happy to pay a 17% uplift in the pricing for a like-to-like product just because it's made in Australia, with no other things in the product other than it being Australian made and being comparable to that imported product. So, that myth around Australia's pricing and what consumers are willing to do with Australian made, being price conscious shoppers, all of that sort of stuff is removed when you have the quality, the story that Australian made products typically have. The interesting thing about this, though, is that half of shoppers still buy imported products, and they do this because they can't find the local version of that product. So while 96% of consumers want Australian made, only 50% are finding it. This creates a massive opportunity for Australian made companies to move into retail with genuine Australian product that matches the capabilities of imports, but just does it as an Australian made product. And we can build wonderful products and wonderful businesses with that data supporting us. The biggest barrier to this that most shoppers report is that they just can't identify if something is Australian or not. Now, we'll all be familiar with things like the Australian Made campaign, who have the green and gold kangaroo logo, but that's not the only way to buy Australia, to identify product as being Australian made. The right way to do this is to actually read the labeling of the product that you're looking at. And if there are many Australian made goods and products out there in the market who simply choose not to buy the Australian made campaign's green and gold logo, that doesn't mean they're any less legitimate of a product. In our brands, we quite often just use the Australian flag as an example. I'll pull this one off the shelf from behind me, and that's how we do it. We do it just with the little Aussie flag, explaining our product, explaining how we go about designing and building product in Australia. And in that way, that product that I just showed you is developed for export to the Asian market, where the green and gold logo is maybe less relevant than an Australian flag. That's instantly recognized. So you don't always have to look just for the green and gold logo. Shoppers, typically speaking, want an easy win. If you're thinking about designing and developing Australian made products, you need to clearly express your Australian heritage, whether or not that's with the green or gold logo. That's the point. So for businesses, local manufacturing can absolutely be competitive if you know where to look. And I would suggest that you don't just want to stop at one or two quotes if you're trying to get supply from an Australian manufacturer. Shop around. We talk about this extensively in my 3-day workshops, where I explain in detail how I go about identifying the right types of manufacturers, the right types of suppliers, and even the right types of products that fit Australian made metrics really, really well, that are in high demand from shoppers, and that are things that are easy to implement, easy to deliver to market. market and ultimately build profitability into the business. And that's the opportunity that exists right now. There's never been higher demand for Australian made, and then there's never been a bigger gap between what's imported and what's produced in Australia. It's time for us to fill that gap.
That's fantastic. So I'm interested, guys. What is a product that you might would like to see made in Australia that's on the shelf? Is there a widget, or is there something that you've been looking for an Australian-made version of and you're having trouble finding it? Let us know in the chat box. Make a comment and click below, and just let us know what is a product that you'd like to actually see. Okay, so Steve, let's sum it up. What are the key takeaways that we need to have when it comes to why shoppers are willing to pay more, but they're still buying foreign imports?
Yeah, look, we have to really get this, a solid understanding of this, that price is not the problem. Shoppers are happy to pay more, up to 17% more for an Australian-made product. So it's supported by demand. The demand is not a question. It's been studied. 96% of Australian shoppers are looking actively for Australian-made products. And the real issue is simply visibility. So if you have an Australian-made product, you need to, make that really obvious and brand yourself in such a way that Australian consumers can see you, can find you, and understand that you're an Australian product. Then you'll get that 17% additional uplift, and you'll get the support of that 96% demand.
Fantastic, guys. We appreciate you being here today. If you like what you heard, you want to find out more, why don't you click below and subscribe, or do whatever they say to do below. We'd love to be able to share more info with you in the future. So for now, that's a wrap for us. We'll see you on the next video. See you soon. Hey, if you liked what you saw today and you would like to get into deeper about how to manufacture Australian-made products, how to source Australian-made products, and just how to be successful when it comes to building your own product, why don't you come and join us at our 3-day workshop? We have our workshop where we take you from start to finish, concept to cash, and it's all free. So if you're interested, why don't you click the link below and check out our workshop. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.